to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on Location. Tonight we are at the home of Benilde-St. Margaret's, featuring the Red Knights coming in with a 3-3 record, taking on their Metro West rivals, Chanhassen. They come in 3-2. It's January 4th, 2022. I am Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. And we had a few technical difficulties, but Paul, I got to tell you, I do have the screen up in front of me. I don't know if that's going to help or not, but we're underway. There we go. Now we don't. There we are, about to start off here. I didn't have that picture that those of you watching at home, so forgive me for that, but it looks like right here at the last second, we have it, and we're underway. Benilde going left to right to start here in the first half. And driving the lane and off the board and in for Benilde. That's number 23, Jalen Wilson. Benilde off to a good start, and they've got full court man-to-man pressure picking up the defense. And there is the interception by number 1, Maddox Alapike, and the lay-in easy pass shot goes for Alapate, I should say. And look at the pressure Benilde is putting on the Storm. Now they're into the front court. That's number 3 with it, Maxwell Woods. As they move the ball quickly, shot from the outside, taken by number 1, Jackson McDonald. Off the rim, now Alapate. Quick pass in the corner and the shot. Off the back of the rim, rebound to the Storm's number 24. That's Will Slisher, a senior. I do note that Benilde, and what a fast-paced game here. They have 4 seniors and a 9th grader starting. You don't see that very often. Now from the outside, the jump shot off the rim, taken by number 3, Maxwell Woods. Rebound goes back to the Storms, McDonald. Now ball on the ground, taken away by Benilde. Turnover towards the Storm. Benilde now with the ball and a 4-point lead just underway. And what a frenetic pace it is here at the Hobbins Center on the campus of St. Louis Park. Or excuse me, Benilde-St. Margaret's in St. Louis Park. Now that's number 3 with it. Camden Carter, one of the starting seniors, all 4 of them. Now Alapate, the captain, to the wing is number 23, Samuel Best. Another captain drives the lane, quick shot and in. Beautifully done by Samuel Best. Puts Benilde up 6-0, and they are off to a very hot start here. Definitely controlling the tempo of the play, and it's playing to their talents for sure early on. Storm now going to try to slow it down, it feels like. That's number 40 with it. And there's another turnover as Benilde from last year, they have improved their team quickness by 1,000% from what I recall last year. Now on the low post, that's number 24, Jalen Wilson. He's their 9th grader, and he puts it in. And look at the smile on Jalen Wilson. This is a nice-looking Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights team this year. Pressure on the shot, and finally, Jackson McDonald, the senior, hits the 3 to stop the bleeding here early. We're approaching 15 minutes remaining here, first half. That's number 0 with it. Maddox Alapate, excuse me, I was wrong. Before I was calling him Daniel Ijabula, and that is my mistake. Now on the turnover, the drive, and the charging call. It's gonna go against the Storms, number 3, Maxwell Woods. As we watch that replay, and he comes right in and getting position there with Samuel Best. The senior captain draws that foul. We look at the scoreboard here. No team fouls for the Red Knights. They're up 8-3, 1 foul. You just saw it on the Storm's number 3, Camden Carter. Okay, now Daniel Ijabedola goes off the rim. Rebound to the Storm's number 24, Will Slisher. Now to the front court. That again is Maxwell Woods. Far side shot from the outside, off the rim. Rebound goes to Ijadebola. I'm getting his name right here eventually. Now to the top of the key to the number 24. That's the freshman, Jalen Wilson. Not bad if you're a freshman playing with all those seniors. And look at number 23, Samuel Best, making it rain on that shot. That was a high arc. If we can get that on replay, that was as high as I've seen. Beautiful looking shot. 11-3 Red Knights as we approach 14 minutes remaining here, first period. Good ball rotation by the Storm down low, and they get the shot to go. Now to Will Slisher, and what a great look from number 40, Tanner Johnson. Storm hanging around. We're still very early here in the first half. Now there is Jalen Wilson, the freshman. Now into the corner, driving the baseline. Quick pass out to the top of the key, off the rim. Shot taken by Camden Carter. Both teams displaying great ball rotation here. Now under 13.5 minutes. Quick shot from outside. Ball's a little short. Rebound, though, goes to number 24, Slisher. And that's his 4th consecutive point. Nice rebound there by number 24, Will Slisher. Just knowing where to be, positioning himself very well. Storm now just down 4. Now down low, Wilson gets double teamed, has to kick it back out to Ojedibola. Now to 23, Best. And the freshman takes the far outside shot off the front of the rim. Rebound to the near side to Storm's number 15, Braden Barger. Now the front court, shot from the outside. This is taken by Tanner Johnson. He had the 2 assists the last 2 trips down the floor. Now he gets the shot, and now Storm are now within 1. Benilde looking to answer here after a quick start. Now under 12.5 minutes to go here, first half. Now the drive. Down low, try to get it down to Wilson. Goes off the Storm's number 15, Braden Barger, the junior. And if you're just joining us here, I have hardly been able to take a breath. This is the fastest paced high school game I've ever seen. And now we have massive substitutions, which is necessary just at the pace. These guys got to be a little bit winded as we look at that rainbow of a shot by Samuel Best. Thank you for that, Paul. Beautiful. There are some old gyms in Minnesota where that shot may have hit the ceiling. Fortunately for him, he's not in one of those. Now, oh, that could have been a travel call, I thought, with the slide, but he did draw the foul. That's number 0. Alapate Maddox. As we watch him drive the lane. Nice crossover dribble. Comes right in. I thought that was going to be a travel, but he drew the foul. Instead, now into the front court and on the court. That's Ronald Lee, a sophomore guard. And that's Lee now driving the lane. Gets forced back out to the top of the key. Still with the ball, number 12. That's Ronald Lee. Now gives it up to Alapate. Quick pass down to the freshman, Wilson. Wilson now working the low post, gonna come right in. Takes another big move, and off the rim it goes. He's facing great defense by number 40, Tanner Johnson, hanging with them. And ball now out of play, and sitting down will be Tanner Johnson. He's clearly a pivotal role there for the Storm. He's brought them back to 11-10. Scoring pace is slowed down a little bit, but not the energy displayed by both these teams. Now, quick ball rotation continuing for the Storm, driving the lane and going down, and they're going to call the foul on number 10, who just checked in. That's Jaden Daisy, a sophomore, right there, gets him with the hip. I don't know if he went down in the zone. That could have gone either way. Now substituting, Alapate will sit down. Coming in for him is number 20 for the Red Knights. That's Yusuf, just an 8th grader out there. So Coach Damian Johnson going to his bench here. Good mix of younger players and the experienced seniors. Storm have the ball, and now away from the ball, a foul going to be called on number 14. I didn't see it as my attention, but offensive foul on number 14 for the Storm. That's Keaton Bowl. 3 team fouls now for the Storm, just 1 for the Red Knights. 11-11 remaining in the first half. Now driving through is number 12, Ronald Lee. Gets it down to Wilson. Both teams playing tenacious man-to-man defense here tonight. Ball rotation. Wilson almost saved it from going out of bounds. Love the ball rotation. Now Wilson down low, getting harassed. He gets the foul on the wrist. He'll shoot 2 as that ball just got off the rim. Nice hard work there, making Jalen Wilson, the freshman, work for all of it. And there he gets it on the wrist and almost got that to go off the glass. But that brings a stoppage in play. 10:45 remaining. Jalen Wilson to shoot 2, gets the first one to go. 4 team fouls now on the Storm. We'll keep an eye on that. Just 3 away from the bonus out of the Red Knights. They still only have 1 team foul. Now Wilson to shoot his second, and no problem. He's a nice-looking freshman. I can see why he's getting the start. Now he's going to take a rest here for the first time. Comes at 10:45. Now the Storm down by 3 with the ball. Just a 1-possession game. Early in the first half, you're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube, I think. Maybe not. And that shot off the back of the rim, but rebound goes right to the Storm, and that quick pass was a little rushed by number 1, in my opinion, Leo Claire, or excuse me, Jackson and McDonald. Just led his teammate there a little more. Now the Storm putting a little 3/4 pressure token. Number 1 coming out, McDonald, to challenge Wilson, or excuse me, Ronald Lee. Now driving is Ija Gabola off the rim. Rebound goes to number 4, who just checked in. Another freshman for the Red Knights, that's Abu Kaita. And now we have a timeout on the court. The first one taken tonight, looks like by the Storm. That timeout comes with 10:13 remaining. And our score is 10-13. Look at that. Glad you're with us here. Again, I haven't had a chance to talk about this team much at all, but this is early in the season. I'm looking at the Red Knights' schedule, and just a little history here. They got off to 3 straight wins, beating Mount Westaka, North St. Paul on the road, then La Crosse Central. Then they lost to Eden Prairie on the road. Then they lost to De La Salle at home. Then they lost to the Holy Angels. But then they beat Richfield the other night, although it looks like that could have been a forfeit. So they're 4-3 coming tonight. Okay, following the timeout, the Storm will throw it in. That's number 24, Will Slisher. Gets it to number 1, Jackson McDonald. McDonald now into the front court, gets it to the near side. That's number 5, Ty Williams, the senior. Now into the corner. Look at the intense pressure here, and now look at the Red Knights. They have now gone to a matchup zone. So their coach, Damian Johnson, playing a very sophisticated brand of basketball here for the Red Knights. Gotta love it. They put a lot of time in here. You gotta think a lot about playing that matchup zone, and it didn't work the first time down the court. As number 1, Jackson McDonald, nails that to tie it up at 13. You wonder if they may not go back to the man-to-man here, if that is how it's gonna go. I thought they played that matchup zone very well. It was just a great shot by Jackson McDonald. Okay, back to the action, and now a travel going to be called on number 4, Abu Kaita. So turnover for the Red Knights, and now a chance for the Storm to take their first lead of the evening. Very competitive match here if you're just joining us. Good energy in the gymnasium here at the Hobbins Center, they call it, on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret. Now quick pass down to McDonald. McDonald gets it back to number 3, that's Maxwell Woods. Woods picks up his dribble. And the Red Knights are back to man-to-man, folks. Just after that one time down the court, they were matchup zone, and now they're back to man-to-man. And now there's gonna be a foul on number 4 for the Red Knights. Abu Kaita, freshman, gets him right there on the arm. He's gonna shoot 2, and him is number 15 for the Storm. Braden Barger, the junior, to give the Storm their first lead, and he is very short there. He's looking around going, what the heck? And we're still tied at 13, 8:57 remaining. Quick play here tonight. If you like to see man-to-man, tough defense, and that free throw is off the mark. So Braden Barger with a chance to take a 2-point lead, blows both those free throws, and that is tantamount to a turnover. I doubt it will show up that way in the stat sheets, but missed opportunity there for the Storm to take the lead for the first time. Will the Red Knights capitalize? And driving and off the rim was number 4, Kaito. Chance to redeem a couple of turnovers and a foul there. Now driving and in it goes. Making up for those missed free throws was Braden Barger. And he draws the foul and puts the Storm up by 2. You recall he just missed those free throws, but clearly his ability to drive and take the hit, keep his balance, and get that shot to go down is what his talent is. And let's see if he can make up for the free throw. Had to build some confidence after making that shot. Just relax him a bit to make that one. No, off the rim. That's 0 for 3. Note to self, if you're a Red Knight fan, if it gets down to the end and you got a foul and he's on the court, you definitely want to foul him. This is a strategy move. Hopefully you don't need it if you're a Red Knight fan. And there's a big shot from the outside with the high arc. Samuel Best. This time it goes off the back of the rim. Rebound and in the front court and off. The boards and in is Maxwell Woods. And that brings a quick timeout and a smart one from Coach Damian Johnson for the Red Knights. That timeout comes with 8:07 remaining. And now the Red Knights, after getting off to a quick start, find themselves down 17-13. And there's the timeout following that great drive there by number 3, Maxwell Woods. And just checking out a little bit of the Chanhassen stats. Their leading scorer coming tonight is Maxwell Woods, who I just mentioned right there, which caused me to look. And also following him is also Braden Barger, who missed those 3 free throws, but he is the second leading scorer, averaging 11 points a game. So Maxwell Woods and Barger are their leading scorers. Then there are 3 others in the 7-point range. That's Jackson McDonald and, let's see, Patrick Beck, but we haven't called his name tonight. He might be injured or for some reason not playing. Ed Sweeney, or at least not yet. He's averaging 7.8. Haven't called his name yet either. Or it's Eli Sweeney, excuse me. So there's the buzzer. Referee calling for the teams to come out. Both coaches still coaching up their teams. Looking over at the right side, the Storm still taking advantage of the timeout. Now we're ready to go here. Again, 8:07 remaining. It'll be a side out from underneath the basket for the Red Knights. 8:07 remaining. After leading most of the first half, they now have found themselves down by 4. And the Storm now gonna try to put the pressure on. Not actually a full court press, but just putting the pressure on to slow them down. We don't have a shot clock in boys basketball, not yet. I think it's coming in a couple of years. I thought I read there was a resolution passed. That will definitely change the game. Now to the Best. Quick pass into the corner to number 3, Carter. Wilson to Best. Gets himself a wide open 3 from the outside, and now he's missed 2 in a row after making that beautiful high arcing one. Neither of his last 2 shots had the same trajectory, and you wonder if that's not his real shot if he doesn't get the higher arc. Now the rebound after the miss by Woods. Coming in, Alapete off the blackboard. And now we're gonna have a jump ball, as going for it was Ija Debola. And the possession arrow favors the Red Knights. Clock stopped at 7:21. Throwing it in will be Alapete. Probably not pronouncing that right. Gets it in to number 1, Ija Debola. Now Best. Best dribbles to his right, picks it up, now into the corner. Quickly back around to Ija Debola. Now down to Wilson, but Wilson doesn't have a great position as they've got him. They're really defensing him well, that 9th grader. I think Wilson keeping him far out from under the post. Now the quick give and go, and the defense is there for the Storm, and they save it by an unbelievable athletic play by Maxwell Woods. Now to the front court. They do the fast break and drawing the foul is number 24, Will Slisher, the senior, and now the Storm are starting to kind of take over here just a little bit. Ooh, I thought that could have been all ball there by Maddox Alapate. Now a chance for the Storm to extend their lead, and another missed free throw by Will Slisher. So that's 4 now for the team. Also looking at the scoreboard, I noticed that the team fouls had evened out at 4. Neither team is in big danger of allowing the other team into the bonus. Now we have a substitution checking in for the Storm. There we go. There's Patrick Brick. He has been playing, one of their third or fourth leading scorer on the team. Okay, now into the front court. That is Ija Debola. Into the corner, Alapate. All these kids are incredibly athletic, but they've had a difficult time finishing. And look at how number 40, Tanner Johnson, doesn't allow Wilson to get that ball too close to the rim, and he forces him out. Now the shot out, and it's off the mark. So if I'm a Red Knight, you want to find a way to get that ball down to Wilson where he's got a chance. He's not getting it so far away from the basket. That's the perfect way to defense a kid like that. And the Storm are doing it perfectly, and now they get the hand on that ball. Tanner Johnson is just everywhere tonight for the Storm. Shot underneath, and now there's going to be a foul, and I think that's going to come on the Storm. It's number 15, unless I saw that wrong. Barger. Let's see, here's the replay. Barger. Right there, he gets Wilson, and that's the foul. And I'm not wrong on that. I saw that correctly. Now, token pressure. Egypt Robola brings it in. It's out to Best, just barely. Great defense now by the Storm. Red Knights have been stuck at 13 for a long time until number 10, Jaden Daisy, the sophomore, finally ends the bleeding for the Red Knights. I'm not keeping track, but there were several minutes there. They had a 13-11 lead, so that was almost a 10-0 run there for the Storm. And now they have the ball in the front court. 5:23 remaining. Ball to the near side, driving the left side. That's number 5, Ty Williams, off the mark. Now picked up by the freshman, Wilson. Wilson in the front court, into the corner now to number 10, Daisy. Daisy got that nice sweet shot from the side. Now it gets to Wilson. Look how far out he is from the basket. Comes around and off and in and makes it go. Beautiful. First best good move tonight by Wilson, I feel. And he was far out from the basket, but a lot closer than he had been the last few possessions down the court. And there's the push by number 5, Ty Williams, and that'll be the 16th foul on the Storm. That puts the Red Knights in the bonus, their next trip down on the next foul. And here it is. Watch this move. He's still pretty far out. Let's see how he closes that gap. Gets him in, comes to the left. And boy, that's a tough shot, folks, from that far out. Kid's got talent. He's going to be fun to watch. He already is. 4:48 to go, 18-17. Incredibly competitive match here. ParkTV 16 Sports. This is Benilde-St. Margaret's week, by the way. We're doing 3 matches tonight. Thursday night girls hockey and girls basketball on Friday. And now Wilson gets his second consecutive basket as he drove the lane. And really now starting to show his athleticism right here. Let's see how he gets freed up. He backs up, posts up. Nice pass down. And he somehow gets the baseline, gets the position in and puts it in. And draws the foul, puts his team up now by 1, 4:32 remaining, and he's at the line for his 5th consecutive point off the front of the rim. Rebound, oh, it's off of the Storms. Number 24, Will Slisher, a break for the Red Knights. Will they capitalize? 4.5 minutes exactly to go. Just an unfortunate thing for the Storm. Now throw in by number 12, Ronald Lee. Gets it to Wilson. He's feeling it, and he gets blocked. And then a foul. Are they going to call that on the block attempt? Or no, the push after the shot. Nope, they call it on Wilson after the shot. So that's going to be the 5th team foul. Or actually, I think they called that foul on Abu Kaita. Or is that the, yeah, they did. So strike that not on Wilson. Great defense there by number 10. Daisy watched him reach in and deny that pass. Second beautiful play by that young man after the nice shot to stop the bleeding a few minutes ago. That was great defense. Incredible. Now the shot from the outside taken by number 4, Brick, I should say. Rebound goes to the Storm, and now he gets hit with the rebound. Number 24, that was Will Slisher. Boy, has he got a bloody nose there for a second? No, I don't think so. He took a hit right in the face. That's going to be the 6th team foul on the Red Knights. So now both teams in the bonus with 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Chanhassen, that could have been a travel, I thought, just for a second. Now there's 24. Slisher tries to work it in, draws the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That stops the clock with 3:41 remaining. Now Alapate will check in for the Red Knights. Looks like he's going to check in for Ronald Lee. Or are they going to let him shoot this first one before they do the check-in? Yes, they are. And that shot is, boy, that's another missed free throw for the Chanhassen Storm. That is 6, by my count, at least 5. We have substitutions once again. The leading scorer, Maxwell Woods, number 3, there he is. And that time, Slisher, the senior, makes it. Tough kids out there on both sides, I gotta tell you. This is a hard-nosed, fought basketball game. It's 19-19. This is like the black and blue division. Another great defensive play in the steal now by Brick. He comes all the way down, and his shot goes off the rim. He gets his, rebound by number 2. That is, who is that? That is McFeather, and now that shot is missed and picked up by Wilson. Wilson now, ooh, that could have been over and back. He tossed that pass back to Ronald Lee. Just maybe got over the line there, right in front of the official. Now Wilson, having a good second half of the first half, shot badly off the backboard. Now Wilson gets the rebound in traffic, kicks it back out. That ball off the mark. Rebound to number 24, Slisher for the Storm. 2:40 remaining. Score still tied at 19, and Maxwell Woods drives in. A lot of missed shots on these drives. Both these teams have great athleticism, but having a real difficult time finishing. Now Wilson pressured on the outside. Now they kick it back out to number 12, Ronald Lee. Lee now, 2:17 remaining. Still tied at 19. Now Alapate to number 4, Kaita. Far wing 20, Yusuf. Now Lee off the board and in. He gets it to go off the board, off the rim again, and in it goes for a 2-point lead. Just under 2 minutes now remaining. Maxwell Woods with the ball in the front court, being guarded by Lee. Now into the corner to number 2. Fiber and the whistle and a timeout taken by the Storm. That comes with 1:47 remaining, and they're down by 2. We look at this last sequence. There's Ronald Lee driving. And like I say, they all have great athleticism to get to that point. And this time he does get it to go down. But both these teams are great at driving the basket, showing great body control, taking the hits and being able to creatively get that ball up to the rim. But making it is a whole nother story, especially when you're coming in with that much pace, and then to be able to lighten it up to get that ball to kiss off the glass and in. It's not easy, but it makes for exciting basketball, doesn't it? So we were talking about the Storm and the Red Knights. So the Storm came in with a really almost similar record. As I look, they have 5 games under their belt, so a couple less than the Red Knights, who are 4-3. The Storm are 3-2. Their last game came just on Friday, December 30th. They beat North St. Paul. Other than that, they lost to Buffalo on the road. They've beaten Prior Lake, lost at Edina, and they beat Holy Family at home way back on December 9th. So both teams very similarly recorded, if that's a word. They have similar records. Okay, now following the timeout taken by the Chanhassen Storm, only the second one tonight. They will have a throw-in under the Red Knight basket. And that throw-in is deflected by Daisy, number 20. Or no, that's Yusuf, my fault. 10 is Daisy, Yusuf is 20, Hamzi. Just an 8th grader out there, folks. Getting great varsity experience. Now the throw into the top of the key to Maxwell Woods. He's their leading scorer. He's their leader out there at the point guard position as well. Now they are putting the pressure. It's a matchup zone again following the throw-in. That's usually what you do. You don't go man-to-man on throw-ins underneath your own basket. That's a travel, and he is called for it. That stops the clock at 1:32. Red Knights up by 2 with the ball. Query whether they will slow it down and go for one shot. I personally don't like that type of strategy, but with a minute and a half to go and no shot clock, it would be tempting to think about, wouldn't it? All right, now Ronald Lee, getting lots of minutes off the bench. Yusuf gives it up to Ogibobola, and almost stolen by the Storm, and a chance possible. Look at the defense by number 40, Tanner Johnson gets his hand on it again. Now with the ball, number 4 for the Storm, Brick. And there's a whistle and a turnover against the Storm. That stoppage comes with 58.7 seconds remaining. Red Knights still with the ball now again, 21-19 the lead. Now the Red Knights with possession. Man-to-man, tough defense. Wilson going against Tanner Johnson. It's a war, those two, and it goes off Wilson's foot. Another great defensive play by number 40, Tanner Johnson. And now we have a tied-up ball, and the possession arrow favors the Red Knights. Or does it? No, it favors the Storm. So turnover on the Red Knights there, and a chance for the Storm to tie it up here. Neither team is going to play this clock. It would go against the way they have displayed their personal identities in terms of their team identity, I should say. Now Maxwell Woods, 30 seconds, drives, runs into the double team. Now Bagger, quick ball rotation, man-to-man defense. Driving Barger, kicks it out to Tanner Johnson, and he's way off the mark. Rebound up. Ikabowola. Now pass to the near side. Alapide, he's wide open, and he gets it to go. He rattles it home, and what a big shot, and it was a 3. And it is now a 5-point lead, 9.9 seconds, and that will end half number 1 with the Red Knights ending it with the fury and a 5-point lead. So come on back for half number 2.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Welcome back to Benilde-St. Margaret's High School and the Hobbit Center. We are bringing you Metro West boys varsity basketball featuring the Storm of Chanhassen visiting the Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's. We are about to begin half number 2. Red Knights up by 5. Game has been very hotly contested. Lots of man-to-man defense, and defense has been the story of the game. That's why you see the relatively low score, just 24-19. And it was tied at 19 until like the last 30 seconds. As we look at Tanner Johnson talking to the official, I just got distracted by that. Tanner Johnson, number 40, one of the superlative players in the first half for the Storm. Clearly a great leader out there, working on the ref. Good for him. And now we're about to start. The Red Knights will get a throw in. They're up by 5, 18 minutes on the clock. And we're underway here, and that is number 0, Maddox Alapate, as the Red Knights now in all red going right to left. That's Wilson, gets it out to Best, and his three-point shot in and out of the rim. Tough start for the Red Knights. Now to the front court. That is Maxwell Woods, just a sophomore, but the leading scorer for the Storm. And a chance to try to whittle themselves back into this match. They were down by several early on, and there's Tanner Johnson's shot, and he's off the rim. And the rebound goes to Ija Debola. And Ija Debola into the front court, gets it over to Alapate. His shot from the outside, and it's nothing but net from Alapate. He made 1-3 late in the first half, and he is right back to hitting those threes again here early in the second. And another 8-point lead now, or excuse me, 8-point lead for the Red Knights. Now Barger, and he's the second leading scorer for the Storm, and he ends the bleeding there. Braden Barger, the junior, hits the 2 on the stop and pop, and they're within 6. Now into the front court. Ija Debola drives the left side, gives it up to Camden Carter. Now at the top of the key, that's 23, Samuel Best. Back to Ija Debola. Drives, gets stopped by Tanner Johnson, who's been all over the freshman Jalen Wilson, but over there to help out. Really, really controlling traffic in the middle of that lane. Now Wilson going against Tanner Johnson. What a matchup those two have been, and off the mark. Johnson wins that one, and he gets the rebound as well. Gets into the left side and into the front court to Maxwell Woods. Woods now drives the lane, kicks it out to Barger. Barger now to West, Slisher. And he draws the whistle. No, out of bounds, so no foul. Just underway here, second half. If you're just joining us as we're streaming live on YouTube, you're in for a knockdown drag out of a game. Reminds me of the old black and blue division of the Central Division in the NFL when the Vikings used to play. Well, it's still the same division, but it doesn't feel the same. But that's what these two teams are, really slugging it out, literally. 27-21 now for the Red Knights and the ball. 16 minutes to go. We're just 2 minutes into the second half. Now, Ija Debola down low to number 23, Best. Quick ball rotation back to Ija Debola, and he loses it lane, but fortunately it ends up in the hands of Camden Carter. Now Carter up to Best. Back to Ija Debola, and he takes the big 3, and he nails it from the outside, and that was way out there, folks. That may have been NBA out there. I'd like to see where that was. I was right behind him, and now it's a 9-point lead for the Red Knights. So they're getting off to the same kind of start they did to begin the first half, but only to let it get away from them and then give up a big lead before getting it back. Hopefully that's not a pattern as Barger gets his own rebound and drives it off the glass and in. Brings the Storm within 7 with 15-14 to go. Now Alapate into the front court. Not as much pressure being put on the defensive end by the Storm. You may recall if you're watching the first half, they were picking up the dribble 3 quarters in, but not this time as that shot goes off the mark clearly. And now into the front court, Maxwell Woods gives up to Barger. He's got 2 baskets here in the second half, and that one's off the rim, off the board, and into the hands of Alapate, who's now in the front court quickly. Over to Ija Debola. Bola turns, looking for the angle, and off the mark. Rebound by Wilson, another one. That was stellar, folks. Absolutely stellar by the 9th grader. He only tapped it once. He went straight back up and tapped it again. What a monumental effort that was. My goodness, I almost call that the play of the night. Just that sheer effort. And he puts the Red Knights back up by 9. I can't tell you how hard that is to do. All right, 14.5 minutes remaining. Throw in here on the near side. Great camera angle here by our Matt. We only have 1 camera person, but Matt's doing a great job behind the cameras. Now the drive by number 24, Slisher, and it goes off the mark. Good defense, and it's a turnover against the Storm. 14-16 remaining. Throw in by the Red Knights. Now checking in, that's number 12 in your view right there. Gonna throw it in, that's Ronald Lee. Alapate to your right on defense. That's Maxwell Woods, number 3 for the Storm. Red Knights now chance to go up by double digits for the first time tonight. Wilson gets it over to the far side. That's Daisy. He's got a nice shot, especially from the sideline. Now Wilson looking to drive on Schlischer, and he draws the foul. And I think that's going to go against number 4, Patrick Brick. Tried to slide in from underneath to slap the ball away. Or are they going to say it's out of bounds? Nope. It is a shooting foul, and at the line is number 24, Jalen Wilson, the freshman phenom at the line. And look at that beautiful touch. This kid is special, folks. Keep an eye on him in the next several years. Fun kid to watch, for sure. And he gets that one to go. He's been perfect for the line, I think. I'm not keeping score. We don't have that ability here, but he's got to be in double digits by now. Okay, into the front court for the Storm. They are down 11, their biggest deficit of the night. Can the Red Knights keep the pressure on them and not let them back in like they did in half number 1? Now driving is Schlischer, comes in, gives it up, tries to get it to Barger, and Barger draws the foul. They're going to call Alapate, I think, with that foul. Yep, 0. With the reach is the call. First team foul for the Red Knights. That's 1 apiece with 13:33 remaining. Throw in for the Storm, still down 11. Maxwell Woods to Barger. Woods. Man-to-man defense. Ronald Lee comes out to Mark Woods. Now over to the far side to number 4, Patrick Brick. Gotta love that name. Brick now drives left. Woods. Crossover dribble on Lee, gets met by Best, who steals it. Now the pass back to Daisy, comes in, draws the contact. No foul, but he gets that ball to climb over the rim and in. And it's a 13-point lead with 13 minutes to go, and that's gonna be a timeout taken by the Storm. And rightfully so, if you're Corey Christopherson, the head coach, right here, watch Daisy muscle that in. They let that go. That could have been a bit of a charge, but I think a good no call. I think number 24, Will Schlischer, probably could have sold it a little bit better had he gone flailing. But to his credit, he was honest, and he's a big kid. But look at the strength of young Daisy, Jalen Daisy, the sophomore, getting that to go, puts them up by 13. There's the scoreboard, 12:59 remaining. And again, another frenetic second half here for both these teams. But this is going to be the witching hour, isn't it? If any indication, if there's a pattern here for the Red Knights, is that they will allow the Storm to come back into it. And I think that is really the goal here for Damian Johnson, is to keep the energy up. Do not allow them to go into the lull that they went into during the first half. That mental ability to continue to play within themselves, but with a sufficient amount of aggressiveness, because there's lots of game left, and this Storm team is talented. I do notice Tanner Johnson is on the bench. He was a significant factor in the first half for the Storm, but he's going to get a bit of a rest here before he'll probably come in to finish it out. Okay, now the Storm have the ball, down by 13 with 12:59 to go. Now Maxwell Woods in the backcourt. He'll be guarded by Ronald Lee. And more tenacious one-on-one defense. Now Maxwell Woods drives the lane. Lee kicks it, makes him kick it back out to number 5. That is Ty Williams. Now to the near side to Woods. Back out to Patrick Brick. Brick drives, comes in on Daisy. The big jump shot off the mark. Great defense by the Red Knights, forcing him out. That would have been an incredible shot had it gone. 13-point lead now for the Red Knights. Lee gets the double team, and it's stolen. It works. Now Maxwell Woods comes in with the left hand off the rim, off the board and the rim and in. And now there's more pressure by the Storm, so they are changing their strategy. It's a 1-2-2 full court press. And they commit the foul. 3. Maxwell Woods draws the foul, but right there, after he makes this shot, they go to the 1-2-2 full court press. It's a trapping type defense. As Barger now sits down, their second leading scorer for the Storm. 12-12 remaining here. Now Ronald Lee with the ball in the backcourt. The Storm now in a different type of defense. It's a zone. They're trying to trap him and confuse him. Good strategy if you're Coach Christopherson for the Storm. They got to start doing something different. Can the Red Knights figure it out? And they do with number 4, Abu Keita, the freshman. We'll see if that changes the Storm's strategy on defense. Are they going to stick with it? I think one time down the court is too soon to abandon it, but we'll see. Storm now still down 13, 11 and a half minutes approaching now. Now to Maxwell Woods. He takes the big 3 from the outside, off the back of the rim, and it's hit by number 10, Daisy. Tried to bat it to a teammate, but it went to the Storm, and they're going to get another chance here. Now driving on the left side, pass down low to Slisher. Oh, that could have been a travel, and they didn't call it. Maybe not, I wasn't sure. I'd like to see the replay, maybe. And now that shot goes off the backboard, and a call is going to go against number 4, Abu Keita, and that brings some groans from the Benilde Red Knights faithful here. I don't know, you judge for yourself. I thought Slisher was a travel, right? Oh, this was this play earlier. Oh, here we go. That foul? Yeah, I don't know how they can call foul on Keito or Kaito. Pardon me if I'm mispronouncing his name. It's K-E-I-T-O. My guess is Kaito, but I could be wrong. Okay, now substitutions. Red Knights lead is 12. With 11:11 to go, Maxwell Woods at the line for the Storm, and it goes in and out, and now the rebound to Tanner Johnson, his turnaround jump shot, and he is frustrated. Couldn't quite get it to the rim, and it goes out of bounds off the Red Knights. You wonder if Tanner Johnson, number 40, to me, it feels like he's looking a little tired out there, and that last shot, he couldn't quite get it up there, and he really played his heart out in the first half. He's looking maybe a little tired out there, and that shot way off the mark by Patrick Britt. Rebound to Alapate. Red Knights in control from the outside. Best with that big high arc off the back rim. And now into the front court is number 5, Ty Williams for the Storm, and the reverse layup. Nicely done with the right hand from the left side, coming along the baseline underneath was number 2, Grant Muffenbeyer. Now the steal by the Storm off the rim. Rebound goes to Maxwell Woods, and this is what I'm talking about, the run by the Storm. Much like half number 1, and now he draws the foul. It's gonna go against Best, or maybe Daisy. 10's gonna get the call, so that's Daisy. Here's the replay, that's Ty Williams, drives, gets it down. Here's that reverse layup and in. Boy, he may have caught the wrist there. Ija Debola, lucky he didn't get the 3-point call there. I didn't notice that. Now into the front court, pass in to Tanner Johnson. See if he can get his second win here. Maxwell Woods drives on Daisy, off the mark. Rebound goes to the Red Knights. Camden Carter as he muscles it down. Red Knights with a 10-point lead with 10:10 to go here, second half. Alapate into the front court. Storm still in a zone matchup, zone defense, or just a straight 2-3 now, as they're mixing up defense to confuse the Red Knights. They get it in the middle, which is how you break it to Daisy, and he passes it out off the rim. Was Camden Carter. So the Storm mixing up 3 different defenses here in the second half. Almost got away from Ty Williams. Now over to Tanner Johnson. Back to Williams. Williams being guarded by Daisy. Quick ball rotation. Brick now being guarded by Camden Carter. Tanner Johnson drives the baseline, pops up off the mark, and they're gonna call him with the charge. As coming over was Camden Carter, establishing position. 40 with the charge, and they're not gonna allow the basket either. What a great play by him there, but there was Woods, Camden Carter. Wow, what a tough black and blue game this is. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube. Black and blue Metro West basketball, folks. Live from the Hobbins Center in St. Louis Park on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's, and the shot from Alapate, trying to get 3 in a row from three-point land. That one doesn't go off the back of the rim, and now a chance for the Storm to cut it to single digits, and Ty Williams way off the mark. And now to the front court is Yusuf. To Alapate, drives. He's got 3 Storm around him. Now a quick rotation, wide open is Best, and he gets that one to go. You had a feeling he was going to get that one. He'd missed a few. And he puts the Red Knights up by 13 in double digits again. 8:44 remaining. Brick now from the outside, gets that one to go somehow. And we're back to within 10 with 8:33 to go. Now into the front court, Alapate. Still a 2-3 zone by the Storm to the far side to Best. Rotation down low, that's how you beat the zone, and off the mark by Yusuf. What a great look down low though by the Red Knights. They just couldn't get it to go. Great basketball here. Driving, Barger steps in and gets it to go. What great athleticism by that young man, number 15. And he's cut it to 8 with 8:04 to go. And that's gonna bring a timeout from Damian Johnson, the head coach of the Red Knights. My goodness, what great, exciting basketball as we go to the replay and we watch Barger step in left, dipsy doops, and up and in. My goodness. This is as exciting as the NBA game I was watching, the Lakers and the Wolves the other night late on Sunday. Look at this now play. Great ball rotation and a perfect looking shot. Look at the follow through there by number 23, Samuel Best, the senior captain. Don't go away, folks. If this, like I say, organizations and all of us, we have certain patterns, and right now I detect a pattern with the Red Knights. This timeout by Damian Johnson was to stop that pattern. They were up by 13, now they're only up by 8, and there's 8:02 to go here, plenty of game. This is a huge rivalry here between Chanhassen and Benilde. Make no mistake about it. Now Alapate into the front court. It's like 2 heavyweights at war here. Still a 2-3 zone by the Storm. Now to the near side, Ijadabola. Haven't heard much from him. He had the nice 3 several minutes ago, but they've kept him quiet on defense. Now Jalen Wilson back up to Alapate. 2-3 zone still by the Storm. Red Knights still trying to figure it out. Alapate now 7.5 minutes to go, and you wonder if the strategy isn't to slow it down. Now look at the beautiful look by Ijadabola. What a brilliant pass down to number 3, Camden Carter, and that's how you beat the zone. He's down to the opposite. And now the steal by Ijadabola, and the dunk, no, he missed it. And he's hanging on the rim, and I think they're gonna call a foul on that. And Ijadabola, you gotta make the shot. Gotta make it. And hanging on the rim, I think that's a technical foul. No basket though. And there, now the near side here, the coach and the coach for the Storm is arguing. That's how you beat a zone, folks. Down and to the opposite. Well executed there by Ijadabola. But there, meanwhile, I've been also noticing on the corner of my eye an argument by the Storm coach as to whether or not that should have been a technical foul for hanging on the rim. And now we have a foul called on the Red Knights, 0, Alapate, and I wonder if that's not a makeup call. All right, now Ronald Lee checks in for Alapate. That's number 12 coming in. Buckle up, folks. This game is going to get even rougher, I feel. Now, in the backcourt, number 3, Maxwell Woods. Ronald Lee. Look at these 2 kids go at it. Now on the far side, Tanner Johnson. And now we have a whistle away from the court, and a ball kind of came out of the court. And the referee saw it would have been a dangerous thing, and now it came from the crowd. No big deal. Back underway, throw in with 7:01 to go. Daisy now up off the bench. He'll be checking in at the next whistle for the Red Knights. Now number 3, Maxwell Woods to the corner. Ty Williams drives to the near side to Muffin Veer. Ty Williams, quick pass down low to Barger, and he gets hit, and he's going to draw the foul and the whistle, or the whistle and the foul. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on number 12, Ronald Lee. That's his first, team 5th now for the Red Knights, as opposed to 3 team fouls for the Storm. And at the line, the very talented Braden Barger. He's struggled at the line. He's missed 3 or 4. Can't afford to miss any more if you want to get back into this match, that's for sure. There's at least 6 points lost by the Storm. That could make a huge difference here. But Barger does settle down to make that. Substitutions now for the Red Knights as Samuel Best, the senior captain, sits down to get a rest here before the final push. But you get the feeling this game is far from over as Barger looks for his second. And he gets that one to go. And now the Storm with the 1-2-2, full court, half court press now. Ronald Lee gets it. That's how you beat it, is inside like that. Well coached by Damian Johnson for them to recognize that so fast. Quick shot, and now they forced that. I felt Daisy did. He was impatient, and now he gets the foul to go. That's going to come against Camden Carter. That's going to put the Storm in the bonus. Next foul. And now they're down 8, and they'll get a throw in. And now Alapate's going to check in for, I believe, it's going to be Daisy. That's Daisy's 4th foul. 4th personal. 6th team. 6:22 remaining. Tanner Johnson to the near side to Muffenbeier, Grant Muffenbeier. Muffenbeier, and now another whistle and a foul by Ronald Lee, and that's going to put the Storm in the bonus, folks, with 6:14 to go. And the Storm only have 3 team fouls. That is going to be key here, possibly. If I'm the Storm head coach, I am now telling my players to drive that basket and draw fouls, because even if you miss it, you're going to go to the line. But you got to make them, and the rebound goes to Alapate. Storm really struggling at the line, and if they lose tonight, they may look at the differential and look at the missed free throws and realize that that's where they lost it. Okay, Red Knights in the front court, just under 6 minutes to go. And, oh, a travel on Alapate, who doesn't protest the call. Let's see how this was manufactured. That's Ty Williams. Yeah, he did. He did a little stutter step. Great call by the referee. I didn't even notice that right off the bat, but clearly that was a travel. And now, a chance for the Storm to cut the lead to 6 or 5. Maxwell Woods back out to Tanner Johnson, the Muffenbeier, drives the lane, back out to Tanner Johnson. He drives, goes off his knee. Muffenbeier back to Johnson. And he tried to force it, and Ijadabola tried to come over to intercept it, and they're going to call the foul on Ijadabola or on Ty Williams. And red ball, the push on Ty Williams, number 5, right there. That was a bit of a panic pass there, I thought, by Tanner Johnson. So lead remains 8 by the Red Knights. 5:26. Can they hold on here for the final 5.5 minutes? Now Alapate back in. Almost intercepted by Ty Williams. Now driving Camden Carter, pulls up, and Muffenbeier steals it. And now taken right back by Camden Carter. Possession arrow favors the Storm. Samuel Best now checks back in. 5:10 remaining, 8-point lead. Storm forces another turnover, and this is eerily like the first half. Except the Red Knights did come back with the 5-point lead late in the first half. Let's see if that still plays out. But the Storm, you can feel it. They're making their way, climbing back in it here. Now under 5 minutes to go. Driving, kicks out. Almost maybe a double dribble, not quite. Now Ty Williams comes in with the scoop shot off the rim, off the board, back off the rim and in. Cuts the lead to 6. 2-possession game now, settling with 4.5 minutes to go from the Hobbins Center. watching ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube. This is Metro West Varsity Boys Basketball. Early in January 22. Best now all the way out to Alapate. 4:20 remaining. Now to the near side, Best. 1-2-2 zone here inside the Wilson. Haven't heard much from him on offense in the second half, especially of late. Looks like Red Knights are trying to kill the clock here. 4 minutes. And they have fouls to give the Storm. And that's exactly what the Red Knights are doing. They have completely changed strategy, and I can't say he's wrong here, because even if they foul, they don't make him go to the free throw line to get the possession arrow. They get to keep it. I'm looking at the coach here, Ejidebola, now out west. If he makes this, it's gonna be a killer. And what a magnificent trip down the court by the Red Knights. They killed all kinds of clock, and then they hit the three, and they go back up by 9. Now the pressure's on Woods. He comes from the outside, he can't quite answer. Big rebound by number 4. Kaito. Now Best with the ball into the front court. 3:12 to go, and a 9-point lead. Boy, that last possession down the court, killing all that clock and getting the 3. Just psychologically, that's a dagger. Now Ejidebola comes in, and I thought that could have been a travel as he slipped, and I think they're gonna call the foul on number 40, Tanner Johnson. Let's see here. Yeah, here's the 3. This is after killing about a minute of clock. Still not over with 3 minutes to go here, but now driving, Alapate comes in and gets that to go. Puts the Red Knights up by 11 with just under 3 minutes, and now they've got the full court press. Alapate showing his athleticism, going against Maxwell Woods, the leading scorer for the Storm. Now Tanner Johnson back to Woods. Somebody's gonna have to get hot here for the Storm with 2:40 to go, and that pass and a turnover and a whistle, and it's gonna be a foul on Maxwell Woods. He shakes his head. Nope, they're gonna call it on 40, Tanner Johnson, and that's his 5th. I think he's out. Yep, that is his 5th. And I think Brick's gonna come in for him. That's gonna be all for number 40, Tanner Johnson. Heck of a player, that young man. It was a pleasure to watch him. What a warrior he has been. And now a 30-second timeout taken by Corey Christopherson and the coach for the Storm. And if you're a Red Knights fan, you gotta be feeling pretty good right now. 11-point lead with 2:37 to go. And we'll see what happens here. So if you're the Red Knights, I think you gotta start to continue to play keep away at this point. You're in the bonus. In those last few minutes, Tanner Johnson got 2 fouls, and now they're at 6, so both teams are in the bonus. I think that favors the Red Knights now that they've evened that up. And they're going to just play keep away and make free throws here. But hang with us, this game is also far from over when it comes to high school sports or any sports event. See if the Storm come out with some other strategy, like a full court press here, I would imagine. And if you're the Red Knights, you should have been talking about how to beat that. And yeah, here, let's see, the throw-in's gonna be for the Red Knights underneath the Storm basket, and the Storm's gonna come out. Looks like they're gonna play a man-to-man full court here, as they should. They're taking a chance, but they've gotta do something to get some turnovers here. Otherwise, it's just an old-fashioned game of keep away like you did in Fayette class. And there's the drive by Ejidebola, and he draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. So it's really about free throws. If Red Knights make their free throws, they should win this game, no problem. 2:27 remaining. And number 1, Daniel Ejidebola. To extend the Red Knight lead. All quiet off the rim, rebound to Barger, chance for the Storm. Every possession is important. Now Barger drives with the left hand and off and in. cuts it to 9. 3-possession game now. 2:13 remaining, and quickly, Coach Johnson has Camden Carter ready to check in. Now Alapate gets the double team, and they're gonna call the foul on Woods. 2:04 remaining, and watch here. Watch Barger with the left hand, folks. What an athlete. And the dipsy-do, that's his deal. He gets it. He's very balanced when he's doing that. That's the key there. He's not off balance. That's what I noticed. He was very vertical. Alapate at the line. Critical free throws here for the Red Knights. Alapate shot really well here tonight. I remember broadcasting him last year, and he was super athletic, and I feel like his shot has gotten a lot better this year. He's made some key threes, and here 2 free throws down the stretch here, just no problem. So critical when you want to close out games like this. Now driving, Barger with the crossover, gets it to go, and he calls it again. It could have been a charge, but not. And Barger is not giving up for the Storm. Watch this athletic move, folks. Number 15, the second leading scorer, drives so quick on that first step and the crossover and the body control. I think that's a good not charge call. Now Barger, with his team down 9, can cut it to 8. In a 3-possession game, they're still hanging around with 1:55 to go here. Barger has just been hot at the line after missing 3 or 4 free throws in the first half, and now the pressure by Maxwell Woods on Alapate. Being able to now, oh my goodness, they're gonna call it on Maxwell, and I thought maybe Maxwell was hoping, Maxwell Woods, I should say. Looked like Alapate may have pushed with the forearm. You be the judge at home, folks. Is that an offensive foul? Watch the forearm right there. No, he really didn't extend the forearm. He only brought it up. So good call by the officials. It was close, though. And so Alapate at the line. As I said, this is a free throw shooting contest for the Red Knights. They make their free throws from here on out. It's a victory. And off the rim, rebound goes to Alapate. He drives it and gets it. What a great heads-up play by Alapate after the miss, and that could be the dagger. It's still maybe a little early to say that right now with a 10-point lead, but now it's a 4-possession game, and that could have really turned it around for the Storm, I feel. They did draw the foul, though. So that brings Patrick Brick to the line. He averages 7.5 points a game. Maxwell Woods sits down for the Storm. And Brick's got to make that shot here with the game on the line. And now Wilson gets the rebound and draws the foul from Ty Williams. And the free throw shooting contest continues here late in the second half from the Hobbit Center. And Jalen Wilson, a very talented freshman, kind of quiet here in the second half, but so instrumental in this game as well. Beautiful free throw. And you know what? What I like about him is just that he's having fun out there. What a great disposition, and clearly talented, only a freshman. Great looking shot. This kid's gonna be really good. And I wonder if he's even done growing yet. All right, now Muffin Beer gets it to Barger. Almost deflected by Alapate, who seems to be everywhere, and the steal by Best, and he draws the foul. The reach in is gonna be against Brick. Damian. There's gonna be a delay of game warning called on Coach Damian Johnson for coming out onto the court, I feel. I'm not sure what he was coming out there to do. It's sort of out of the corner of my eye, but it's just gonna be a warning. As I look at the team fouls now, it's 9 for Benilde, 10 for the Storm. So more discussion off view of our camera by 2 of the referees as they try to sort out. So don't know if there was a foul called there. Yeah, there was, because Best got the interception and he was driving. And then there was the reach-in foul. And now he's going to the line for a 1-and-1, although now they're in the double-doubles, so he'll get 2 no matter what if he makes this or not. And he misses. Lead still at 12. So a 4-possession game, he can make it a 5-possession game here with 1:23 to go. I even hesitate to say that because of all the basketball I watch, I never hear a broadcaster say it's a 5-possession game. It's usually if it's 2 or 3. Otherwise, why bother? Now Woods in the front court, 1:16 to go, kicks it out to Barger from way outside, off the back rim, and the rebound, and a travel by Best. He checks his tennis shoes. Causes Brick to check his shoes as well. When I played high school basketball, I was always checking them. Just because you don't want to get hurt from slipping. All right, 55-42 our score, 13-point lead. Storm with the ball. And it's gonna take a miracle here, I believe. And the steal by Camden Carter forces the turnover, and the possession arrow favors the Red Knights. And now timeout taken by Damian Johnson. That comes with 58.9 seconds remaining. And the Red Knights have scrapped their way to a victory, it appears. I think I can safely say that with a 13-point lead with 58.9 seconds. Let's hope I'm not wrong. Just because I hate to predict things when they're not accurate, especially when it comes to broadcasting. But you're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We've been streaming live on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. It's been a heck of a whale of a game. Not short of entertainment value at any level. Both these teams are fighting their hearts out. Just athletes on both sides, up and down, bringing their all. Can't ask for anything more on an early January night. The western suburbs of Minneapolis. All right, now Alapate into the front court. Wilson, he draws the foul, the reach in by Ty Williams, so Wilson will go to the foul line. Freshman there, number 24. He's been awfully accurate from the line. I can only maybe remember one miss, and he's been there quite a bit. 50.7 seconds, just smooth as silk out there, is now number 4, checks out for the Red Knights. Abu Kito had a very nice game, just a freshman out there. And again, I mentioned this earlier in the broadcast, what a great mix of age groups here. We have freshmen, 8th graders, and seniors playing for the Red Knights. That bodes well for the future of this program. Ty Williams thought could have been called for the travel there. Now deflected by Best, 23. Storm still remain possession. Maxwell Woods spins, kicks it out to Brick. Now Barger, short jump shot from the outside, gets it to go. Barger, I really like that kid, number 15 for the Storm. Brings them within 12 with 25 seconds to go. Full court press by Maxwell Woods. Best beats it into the timeline, deflected by Barger, turnover. Barger now has it. Into the front court with 16 seconds, comes right in. Blocked by Wilson, no whistle, nor should there have been. And all ball, and now Ijadabola gets that dunk to go after missing that one early. Now he comes up hobbling. And there's the final buzzer, and that three-pointer counted for the Storm. So our final score, I think, is gonna be 58-50, but maybe they caught that. But for anyway, there is our final score. The Red Knights get the victory. The Chanhassen Storm take the loss. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and Matt, our camera guy, I'm Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again.